Hey, Shalom. This is Craig with the WONI Music Box. Today we'll be talking to a young lady from California. She is a songwriter, singer, composer. Let's welcome NelliYah. Hey,
Hello,
Shalom.
shalom, shalom.
How are you?
I am doing great. I am blessed. I'm great, and I'm glad to be here.
Your songs are such a blessing to the body of Yah. They are
Praise Yahweh.
inspiring.
Thank
And
you.
I like the music. It's a little more jazzy, contemporary. That's my kind of flavor anyway. But
Yeah, how good. Me
but
too.
but it's a blessing and it's an honor for me to have this conversation with you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about your brand new single, "The Wedding Feast."
Yes.
Please tell us about that.
Well, this song that I wrote definitely came from Yah. I remember hearing the music to this song, and immediately the melody came. Usually that's what happens. The melody will come through, maybe not the lyrics, but the melody. And first, I usually always pray, right? I usually pray first. Yeah, what do you want me to say on this song? What do you want me to sing? And as I was working on the song, the words, the chorus, I believe, came first, just came. It was from Yah. And it flowed from there. Once I understood that this song was supposed to be about the wedding feast, I was able to go ahead from there and look up verses, make sure everything was biblical, and kind of go from there to format this song. But most of it just kind of like got downloaded, if that makes sense, into my spirit, and I just
Yes.
began to flow. And and it's perfect for this timing that we're in, this day that we're in, because I do believe that Yah is calling his people to prepare for the wedding feast of the Lamb. There is a preparation that needs to take place when you are preparing yourself for the wedding feast. He says that in his word, right? He said I believe he said, the fine linen is the righteous deeds of the saints in Revelations. And he's letting us know that not only he is our righteousness and we need to be in him and prepared, but also we should be showing forth our fruit and preparing. So this is a call to say, hey, let's get ready. Let's do this. Let's be prepared for his coming. Let's not be foolish virgins, right? Let's be the wise virgins and prepare ourselves.
Prepared a place with streets of gold. You're coming back. You once foretold. Your bride is ready, dressed in white. No spot or wrinkle. We will shine so bright. Surround your throne, majesty to behold. Praise in your presence, love is your essence. Dressed in white robes for the wedding feast, let's go. Blessed who are
Wow. You mentioned something very interesting. You used the word fruits. And you know, a fruit has to be ripe before it's any good. And sometimes, like grapes, the grapes have to be pressed. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
when the grapes are pressed, they're going through a little trauma. But the
Yes.
fruit of those grapes is the wine. And he wants us to be like fine wine.
Yes.
Fermented.
Absolutely.
And sometimes he puts us on the shelf a little bit just to get that flavor tweaked and in tuned just for the right time. What comes to my mind is that first he has to choose us. And when he chooses us, we have to accept the reality that we are chosen.
Yes.
And that's why I like that song, Chosen. It reminds us who we are. It reminds us what he's doing in us and through us. But that the wedding feast is really important for us to realize, prepare for spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to cut away and we're going to listen to Chosen. That is the right concept for being ready for the wedding feast. We have to know, we have to prepare to be in his presence. We have to have the garments on. And you mentioned that before. We have to be chosen. And if you have anything to add to that, please add it, because I know when you wrote Chosen, you had to be in a special spiritual mindset to even write that song.
All esteem to Yahuwah. I mean, it's not always easy to write, as you know. When you write, sometimes you get writer's block, or if you have a lot going on, sometimes it can be a lot. But again, with that song, I believe, if I remember correctly, because it's been some years, the chorus came to mind with that one. And it just kind of flowed out, chosen by Yah. And, it's kind of just went from there. And I'm like, wait a minute, Yah, is that, okay, I get it. And I started writing to it, and it just, just came out. I don't know how to explain it. It just flowed. And it was really something I wanted our people to hear. And I wanted them to understand it. They are chosen. They have been chosen. Yes. And I mean all who hear that call and decide to put aside the world and follow Yahusha. You are chosen. You cannot even, come into the fold of Yahusha unless the Ruach HaKodesh calls you, right? So if you've been called and you've been chosen, you need to understand that no matter what you're going through in this world, you're going to be okay. Like you said, all of these tests and trials, all of this pressing and this being set apart where you feel a little lonely because there's not a lot of people walking this walk with you. And you feel like, well, Father, why do I feel so lonely? Why do I feel like everybody's turning against me and people don't understand this walk that I'm in? This is him setting you apart. That is what holy means. He's setting you apart for his purpose. And so what he's doing is he's molding you, and he's creating this new creature. He's sanctifying you. He's making this new thing in you, right? And it takes you to be set apart for him to do that. And while he's working on you, yeah, you might have some times where you might feel a little lonely, but understand it's all for a reason, and it's all for your good. All things work for the good of those who are called by him, right? So we have to remember that even if you have all these things happening in your life and you feel like it's one thing after another, let that press you towards him more. Get closer to him more. Don't let it draw you away. I always pray when either I'm going through something or someone I know is going through something. I say, Father, let this draw them closer to you. Because that's what it's meant to do. If you're chosen, it's meant to draw you closer, because the closer you get to him, the stronger he gets you, and the more power you feel, because you feel his power in you to move past and go through anything that you are going through, and you become better, right? And you get more wisdom, and you're able to help others, and your testimony will help others. So don't allow anything in this world to make you feel like you're not chosen, that you're not his. Don't allow the enemy to have you feel, because you're going through all these things, that Yah's not with you. He's with you for the fact that you're here, right? That the fact that you have another day to get right, be right, do better, right? So praise Yah for that, because we could have died in our sins. Praise Yah, I didn't die in my sins.
Hallelujah.
I think about that all the time,
yes.
right? If nothing else, praise Yah, you didn't die in your sins. We got another day, another chance. I don't care if you have health issues. I don't care if you have financial issues. You got another day to get right with Yah and to prepare for the wedding feast of the Lamb.
And the trials and the tests, that is preparation.
Yes, it is.
It's the preparation. Yah. And if we just focus on the end game, the wedding feast, we realize that the trials are worth it.
Yes.
The test is worth it. Because Yah will say, well done.
Yes. Oh, I want to hear that. I want to hear that. Eternal thinking. We have to, and especially in these last days, yes. I feel like Yah is telling us, eternal thinking. This is all done. This is done. Don't be so focused on what's going on here. Like, focus on the eternal, focus what's coming and what's going to last forever. Build up your treasures in heaven, right? Just be more heavenly focused. And it's okay to be that. The world tells you the opposite, right? But no, yeah, we got to go through life. We got to do things, use wisdom. But what I'm saying is, make sure that if you're keeping your eyes on him, if you're staying focused on him, it brings you peace.
Yes.
right? You just like, you know what? This is all for a reason. I trust Yah that he allowed this to happen in my life for my good. I trust Yah that he's going to get me through this. And it's eternal thinking. Tests and trials, I'll touch on that. That song, now that came from a real
Come
a
on.
real place. You
Come on.
understand?
Come on. I know.
Yeah, I've definitely been through some tests and some trials, and still going through some tests and some trials.
I was going to say, been there, been got that, went back again.
Okay.
You know, it's like going through a washing machine 2 or 3 times just to make sure you're clean. But you said something that really struck me. You said spiritual thinking. It's a human nature to get caught up in the things that surround us.
Yeah.
But in spiritual thinking, it draws us out of ourselves, and we put away all the things that are around us, and we enter into his presence, and we have to learn to walk in that spiritual thinking constantly. And he knows we're going to fall, but we can get up again. We can get up again, get back in tune, get back in step with our spiritual thinking, not our fleshly thinking, not our emotionally thinking, not our negative thinking, but spiritual thinking on his word, and allow his ruach to take control.
Yes.
So I'm going to cut away, and we're going to listen to Trials That Test.
All right.
And we'll be right back.
To test, endure with steadfastness. Cling to Yah, your divine purpose. Don't be moved by what you see, stay focused. Remain in Yah, He'll remain in you. The crown of life when you show and prove. You are chosen, there is only a few. We are family, I encourage you. Trials that come to test. Be strong and confident. Pure as gold. This won't break you, stay strong, don't fold. Keep your head up, your light will shine. Trust in Yah, you will be alright.
Yah's in control, your life he holds in the palm of his hand. He shapes and molds, refines like gold. He's in control, your story he foretold. To behold, don't fold. I suggest that you're still blessed. Yes, when life comes to really test, less stress, watch it levitate. Faith, yes, we gotta demonstrate and be bold as a lion. Media trying to keep our eyes off Zion. My people is crying, so many young, they be dying. No denying, evil days multiplying. So it's a must, gotta keep the faith. All doubt, unbelief, don't associate. Trials come from this world, gotta separate. We overcome, his reward will be great.
Trials that come to test. Be strong and confident. You will come out pure as gold. This won't break you, stay strong, don't fold. Keep your head up, your light will shine. Trust in Yah, you will be alright. Trials that come to test. Be strong and confident. You will come out pure as gold. This won't break you, stay strong, don't fold. Keep your head up, your light will shine. Trust in Yah, you will be alright.
I watched your video on that song. And that video really got a hold on me and my wife and a lot of people that I shared your music with. Trials, because it brings it right to where we need to be.
Yes. Thank
you.
And
it was real. And that's what we need to go along with our music, those visual experiences that are real. Yeah. I mean, we can listen to a song and sometimes it goes through our head, but when we see something that visually captures the lyrics and the music, it does something. It's and he set it up. He said he gave us all this technology, all this music, all this electronics, all this visuals to use for his glory and his purpose. Yes, that I that's a testimony to me. I think to everybody of the trials and tests they go through every day.
Yes, and I'm very blessed to hear that. Thank you for sharing that with me. And anytime I hear anybody's blessed by my music in any capacity, I'm grateful for Yah, because there was a time when I dealt with my own personal issues and had my own self-esteem issues, or didn't feel I was good enough, or whatever I was going through, where I wasn't pushing forward in the calling that he has given me. And Yah has broke through that in my life. He's given me the breakthrough. And now I'm going forth, and and it's trials though. It seems like anytime you try to do anything for Yah, you're going to get the enemy trying to attack, right? And either he's going to use people or circumstances, and you got to work that thing out. So when you hear people blessed by it, you're even more like, oh, thank you, Yah. It was all for a reason. I didn't allow myself to stop. You know, I didn't allow myself to fall back. I allowed myself to press in the calling you've given me so it can bless somebody else, because it's all about his esteem, not mine. Not my honor, not my glory, not trying to be popular. I'm really trying to do what he called me to do so that I have treasures in heaven, so that I can go before him and hear, well done. So I have crowns to place at his feet. Whatever it is that I'm able to do in heaven, I'm born again. So now let's work on the next level, making sure that when I see him, I'm not ashamed. Making sure when I see him, I have something to show forth. Because to picture yourself standing before the King of Kings and you just like, well, I just barely got in. I don't want that. I know if it's what happens is what happens. But for me, I don't want that. I don't want to just barely slide in. I want to be bold before the throne and be like, Father, I did this thing. I made it through, you know, and like you said, we will fall. The righteous fall at 7 times, it says, but they get back up.
Right.
We get back up. That's the difference.
That's
right?
the key.
That's the difference.
That's the spiritual thinking. Get back up. Abba, I'm sorry I did this. I'm truly sorry. I realized what I did. I don't like what I did. I feel like I'm dirty. Cleanse me by your ruach. Cleanse me by the blood, so I can rise up again, put that spiritual thinking back on, and keep going.
Yes, and keep going. Like Paul says, man, it's wretched flesh.
Right. Exactly.
Real with it. I do the things I don't want to do. I'm fighting here, but that's the thing. We're fighting. We're not giving in. We're fighting. We're going to mess up. Get back up. I pray all the time. Father, forgive me. I didn't got in my flesh, or help me, you know, not to get an attitude, or help me not to, you know, whatever the case may be. Help me not to have doubt and fear and worry or whatever else that the enemy tries to bring, especially living in these last days. And you see all that is happening. The devil will try to bring fear. But no, you don't have to fear. Bring Psalms 91. Get in that secret place, you know. So
wow. You could talk to me all day. That's because you know we all need it. You need it. I need it. We all need it. Right, and that's the good thing about it. We can all help each other.
Yeah.
We can grab somebody by the hand with our music, with our gifts and talents. Help them by the hand and say, "Come on, we can do it. It's all right. It's all right. We can do it. Let's just keep going. Keep on going."
And we need more of that community of people helping each other, not beating each other down, not pointing a finger all the time. Let's just encourage each other. If you see a brother or sister that may not be doing something that you think they should, pray about it. It's okay to go to the Father.
Right.
If we trust that he can work on anybody, he can work on anybody.
If he can work on me, I know he can work on anybody. If he can work on me, I know he can work on anybody. I'm telling you.
Praise Yah. Yes.
Because we can all we can all help each other to get to the wedding feast. It's a feast. We're not there by ourselves. It's all Yah's chosen people who have gone through the trials and the tests.
Yes.
To get to the goal.
Made it through, tried by fire. Tried by the fire. Yeah, we have to think eternal. You think eternal, you think, this is my sister who I am going to know for eternity. This is my brother who I will know for eternity. Let me love him now right. Let me not be mean and bitter towards him. You know what I mean? If Yah was merciful for me, oh, he was so merciful. You hear me? I should not be here. Okay, really shouldn't. So it becomes where you're less judgmental and less mean, because you're just like, woo, that could be me. You know, now I'm not saying we don't tell people the truth and we don't go forth and what's righteous. And if Yah's leading you to share something with somebody or tell somebody something, go forth, use wisdom. But
Yes.
there is a difference. There's a fine line, and the fruits of the spirit are so important. And we just need to love each other. We've been through so much, especially as a people, been through so
Yes.
much. We're getting beat down by the world. We're getting beat down by such and who and whatever. Can we just love? Can we love each other? We need it. We need it to heal. We need it
Yes.
to heal. And if y'all can love us, who are we not to love each other? So I just really believe that. I have a song about it coming out.
Come on, come.
Working on that album, so it's
Sneak
definitely about
preview. It's
love.
okay. Yeah. But and you know, Yahusha said, he said, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
Yes.
Because he knew what we were going through. He knew that we were going to do such and such. And he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And we, in turn, need to forgive others.
Yes.
I mean, offenses come.
It does.
But we don't hold
It ain't
on.
always easy.
Right. And it's not easy, but we have to forgive others for what they do to us, or even if we assume or presume it.
Yes.
Because it helps us. It's like the bleach that cleans us, you know. That's what it does. It cleanses us when we forgive and we repent. Excuse me. And when we pray for others so that Yah can heal them and touch them and reach them. Because there's so many that we have to reach, and we don't even know where our music is going, but we know we have to do it so that the music and the lyrics in the music can touch someone that we don't even know, or touch someone that we do know, because it's out there. It's out there. It's a quasi spiritual kind of medium, but it all transcends into the spiritual word of Yah, touching hearts and souls and lives for his glory, for his kingdom, and for his purpose.
Yes.
So I'm enjoying talking to you.
Oh, praise God.
And you're ministering to me and everyone else while we were ministering to each other. And that's a pleasure. That's a pleasure. But
yes,
listen,
it is.
I won't take up too much of your time. I really appreciate you sharing your music, the inspiration that Yah gives you in and through your music. You are a blessing to the body. I can honestly say that.
Thank you.
And if you ever want to come back just to talk about your music, talk about what Yah's doing in your life, there's so many people who will enjoy and be ministered to through what you have to give.
Praise Yah. Thank you so much. And thank you for everything that you're doing, radio station and just everything. Just thank you. We need that, and we appreciate that.
And we have a station in California, in Sacramento. It's KKAJ. But again, NelliYah, thank you so much. And Yah bless you and keep you.
Bless you as well.
You've been listening to the WONI Music Box. I'm Elder Craig. Shalom.
Shalom.